Hey everyone, thanks for checking out the video. I know it's been a while since I posted anything, probably 6 months or something like that, and I know a lot of people were asking me what happened to my project car, and if you saw the videos of the project car that I posted, I had a 97 Eclipse GST, bought the car, brought it home, realized that it was a lot more work than I signed up for, and I just wasn't going to get into all of it. I would have fixed, I needed a lot of engine work, needed a lot of body work, but I would have got into it, I would have fixed it, except for the fact that it was front wheel drive and I wanted an all wheel drive GSX, and the whole frame of the car was completely rusted out, almost unusable. I mean, I could have fixed it, but was it worth the time? Was it worth the money? No, not really. So anyways, guys, I'm about to show you the new project car. Let's get into the garage where it's a little bit warmer. Alright, so as you guys know, I sold the Subaru and got this Nissan a while back. That's still here. I still have that. I actually really enjoy the car. It's just, obviously, it's not fun. It's not fast. I can't do anything with it. So, long story short, I've owned 10 DSMs. A few of them being turboed, some of them not being. One was automatic, but pretty much all manual. Most of them were turboed, and this would be my second all-wheel drive. Now, my buddy had this car. He got it from Florida about 3 or 4 years ago. So it's almost a completely rust-free shell, which is very hard to find nowadays. And the body itself is in really good shape compared to all the other DSMs I've seen. So the GST that I had before this had dings and dents all over it. The paint was peeling. The paint was fading. Really, the worst part about the outside of this car is the hood. And that's something that I can fix very easily. Look at this. I mean, put some water on there. So that's what it would look like, if I went through and I re-clear coated the whole thing. So I might do that. I might save the hood, re-clear coat the whole thing. I might color match it, might get a stock hood. I'm unsure yet, but anyways, there's that. So the car doesn't have a motor or a transmission. But it does have the drive shaft, it does have the rear differential, it does have full HKS titanium exhaust, obviously the hood, aftermarket headlights, side markers, some XXR wheels. They're actually not on the front right now, because of everything that was taken off, but we have a set of Evo Brembos on the car. Beautiful car, beautiful shell. There's, some key scratches here where it looks like someone keyed the car at one point. A small dent there, but to be honest with you, there's almost no body work to be done on this car. Just a couple little things here and there. There's a tiny little dent there. But anyways, so this is what we're going to be working on for a while. My buddy that sold me the car actually is selling me a motor and transmission with 80,000 original miles on them whenever he gets around to pulling the motor on that. So once that happens, we'll have that motor, we can refresh it, we can clean it up, and start buttoning everything together. But in the meantime, I'm going to do whatever I can to clean up the outside of the car, repaint this mirror, stuff like that, you know what I mean? Just clean up the trim. The interior is in really good shape. The only thing being the steering wheel is kind of banged up. So might down the road get a racing wheel. Get some aftermarket racing seats maybe. Seeing stock black leather interior in this good a shape on these cars it's just hard to believe. As far as the actual interior goes, I mean a little bit of interior dressing would clean this thing up so nice. So that's really good. The back seats are in really good shape. Carpets aren't terrible, but I might swap them out for black carpets later on. I'm going to actually fold down the seat to show you because I got to get new struts for the trunk to lift the trunk. But back here are the front Brembos, the axles, a couple odd and ends. Car already has a short shifter on it. And these wheels aren't bad, but I'll probably end up changing them out at some point because they aren't my favorite thing in the world. It's still freaking dripping. But anyways, I mean, the car's really not in bad shape at all. A lot of these cars get strut tower rust, anyone that knows them. And this one, I don't even think there was any rust here. I think what happened was the actual metal piece there that holds in that bolt snapped or something, and they welded it back together. And besides that, the engine bay is super clean. You know, this would be so easy to just, you know, strip it down, respray everything. There's minimal rust repair. The frame of the car is in really good shape. So the 97 GST that I had, these side skirts were held in with wood screws. And I mean, like, they had like 3 or 4 wood screws in here, and they bonded over it, painted it. Well, the back wheel wells here were completely rotted out. And I don't know if you can see this, but it is completely solid back there. There is no rust whatsoever in these wheel wells. Underneath the car, you know, it's an old car. You got your typical, you know, scrapes and such. But look at this. Look at this frame. I mean, it's clean. It really is clean. I might go under there, you know, clean up some of it with a grinder, you know, and spray some of it just to be on the safe side. But, I mean, these are on there solid. There's no rust behind them. I can't be more excited about this. So, as far as the car goes, as far as the exterior, I've been debating whether or not I want to paint it, stuff like that. You know, obviously I'm going to fix any of the damaged panels and at the very least paint them the same color as factory. But this silver on this car has always been one of my favorite colors. It's probably the most beautiful silver on the market, and it's really hard to catch it in pictures, but in person, it's just it's called Mint and Silver Pearl. It's got gold pearl in it, and it's got a blue hue to it due to one of the flattening whites in the toner in the paint. So it's an awesome car. And you know, here's the HKS exhaust, little side tilted exhaust, so it looks really nice. But, you know, we got some cracking back here in the bumper we need to take care of. Just some odd and ends. But I'd give this car, you know, this shell, probably an 8 out of 10 compared to all the other shells that I've seen. As far as I'm aware, all the power accessories work. Everything works. So, I mean, that's it, guys. This is going to be the project. This is going to be the car that's going to be on my channel 90% of the time. So probably the next video I post will just kind of be me going over, making like a list of the things that I want to do to it. I'll go around the outside, make like a checklist of everything on the outside, sort of do like an interior checklist, like the parts I want to buy, things I want to improve. So there's a lot of work to be done, but it's going to be fine. And once that motor gets here, you know, it's done, you know what I mean? So I'd like to have this thing on the road and running by like the middle of July. That would be great. That would be awesome. So, you know, we got about 5 months, you know, 5 months to do, you know, if I want to make this thing completely from where it is now to how I want it, that's not a whole lot of time. But I'll tell you, I'm going to work my ass off, and I'm going to do everything I can to get this car to where I want it to be. There's a long list of stuff that can be done. So hopefully you guys, you know, will come on this journey with me. I know it's not the Subaru. I know, you know, all my buddies still got Subarus, and I still like my Subarus, but this car has always been near and dear to my heart, and it always will be. And so I finally got the one that I want. I got the unicorn, you know, and as long as everything else goes smooth, you know, I got a clean shell, I can make it even cleaner, you know, and really make this the car that I want it to be, and hopefully keep it forever. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out the video. I hope you guys stick around, you know, to see what goes on with this car and check out some of the projects we're going to be doing with this thing. And I'll tell you now, we're not shooting for crazy power. I don't think I want to make, you know, anything stupid. You know, at least at first. You know, the main goal is just to get it cleaned up, get it running. You know, maybe see 400 wheel. That'd be awesome. But I'm not shooting for the moon with this thing anyway. So, all right, guys, that took enough of your time. So like I said, stick around, subscribe if you want to see more of the car. You know, if not, whatever, that's fine. But I'll be making more videos here shortly within the next few days. I'll probably post another one just kind of going around the exterior, making like a checklist, that sort of thing. And so I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll catch you later.